Imagine meeting a Viking and realizing he might have better hair than you. You picture Vikings as huge, dirty warriors covered in mud and blood. But here is the weird part. Vikings may have cared a lot about looking clean and well-groomed. So did Vikings actually bathe? Did they comb their hair? And why did some people think Viking men were dangerously attractive? Let us go back about 1,000 years. Viking-age sources and archaeological discoveries show that grooming tools were common. Combs made from bone or antler have been found at Viking sites. And these were not tiny little decorative objects. People actually used them to keep their hair and beards under control. Because apparently, even raiding villages does not excuse a terrible hair day. Vikings also had bathing habits that surprised later writers. In some Norse societies, Saturday was associated with bathing and washing. That is actually where the Scandinavian word for Saturday is connected to the idea of washing or bathing. And here is where things get even more interesting. An English writer complained that Viking men washed themselves regularly and changed their clothes frequently. Why was that a problem? Because according to the writer, Viking men were becoming too attractive to local women. Imagine being so well-groomed that someone writes a complaint about it. Your Honor, these Vikings are combing their hair again. But Vikings were not walking around with modern shampoo and conditioner. They used things available to them, including water, combs, and various grooming tools. They also cared about their appearance, clothing, hairstyles, and beards. So the popular image of every Viking being permanently filthy is not exactly accurate. Were they perfectly clean by modern standards? Definitely not. But they were humans, and humans have always cared about looking good. Today, we have shampoo, hair gel, beard oil, and a bathroom full of products. A Viking had a comb, and apparently that was enough to cause romantic problems. So the next time you see a Viking with a perfect beard in a movie, do not laugh. He might actually be historically closer to reality than you think. Would you survive Viking hygiene? Or would you last one day and immediately ask for a shower? Tell us in the comments, and subscribe to Dark Archive for more strange history.